This is your daily dose of all things royal. Welcome back, my gorgeous, good-looking friends. This is going to be a really quick video, but I just wanted to give everyone a heads up that I will be doing a live today regarding this hearing that is supposed to happen at 10 o'clock today. I'm going to be starting it a little bit later because I want people to understand the background first if you're going to join to understand what is going on. But this pertains, once again, to this censorship industrial complex. And what they're going to be talking about involves Harry and Meghan. So today on Capitol Hill, testifying before Congress, is the collusion in the Global Alliance for Responsible Media, otherwise known as GARM. They will be examining whether existing antitrust law enforcement efforts are sufficient to deter anti-competitive collusion in online advertising. And who they have that's going to be there: Ben Shapiro, Haresh Patel from Unilever, and Christian Jewell from Group N. So you might be asking, what does this have to do with Harry and Meghan? So House Republican Jim Jordan had sent out letters back in March of 2024 asking for documentation pertaining to, as it says here for Mr. Christian Jewell, the World Federation of Advertisers, WFA, through its Global Alliance for Responsible Media, GARM, initiative may be acting inconsistent with U.S. antitrust laws and congressional intent by coordinating GARM members' efforts to demonetize and eliminate disfavored content online. Evidence the committee has obtained suggests that GARM members, led by Steer team members, are colluding to demonetize conservative platforms and voices. Further, this coordination does not always revolve around brand safety and harmful content, as GARM publicly claims, but instead the desire to censor conservative and other views like criticisms on Meghan Markle that GARM members disfavor. Communications the committee has reviewed directly connects Group M with these efforts. And the same thing was said with Unilever. As it says in the second paragraph here, Unilever's position on GARM's steer team places Unilever at the center of many of the concerning actions GARM and its members coordinated. Evidence the committee has obtained suggests that GARM members, led by steer team members, are colluding to demonetize conservative platforms and voices. Further, this coordination does not always revolve around brand safety and harmful content, as GARM publicly claims, but instead the desire to censor conservative and other views, like views and criticisms of Meghan Markle, that GARM members disfavor. You all remember back in 2020, before the election, Prince Harry starts talking about companies needing to demand change from social media sites to stop hate and division. In this article, they reference that essay Prince Harry did for Fast Company, in which the Duke of Sussex said that a better online experience is crucial for people across the globe relying on social media sites for information. And speaking about the pitfalls of social media, saying there is an opportunity to do better and remake the digital world. As it continues, it says, and the Global Alliance for Responsible Media, otherwise known as GARM, that same GARM that is being discussed today, which are working on pushing companies to send messages with withheld ad dollars and evaluating online standards around hate speech. Harry said that this is just the beginning. Oh, you bet it is, Harry. Continuing on, in this letter sent to both these two executives, they were requesting documents and communications referring or relating to the categorization, demonetization, or elimination of online speech. And bullet number 4, all documents and communications referring or relating to advertising, so-called misinformation, so-called harmful content, or disfavored content on Joe Rogan's podcast. Who remembers when these two jerk-offs had to jump in to deflect away from not producing a thing for Spotify to weigh in on the misinformation that Joe Rogan allegedly was spewing out about COVID? Yeah, they were on this bandwagon. And Meghan and Harry had their lapdog leading this brigade against Joe Rogan and getting him canceled. It was a full campaign where Meghan activated all the outlets that she had normally went to and then had the Sussex squad amplify it online, to which then Omid Scobie writes this with the hashtag that was designed to purposely trend, hashtag delete Spotify, in order to put pressure on Spotify to letting Joe Rogan go in efforts to get him canceled. This is what this hearing is about today, because the committee has jurisdiction to conduct oversight of matters concerning the protection of trade and commerce against unlawful restraints and monopolies, to inform potential legislative reforms, such as whether existing civil and criminal penalties and current antitrust law enforcement efforts are sufficient to deter anti-competitive collusion regarding demonetization and elimination of online speech. Once again, Harry and Meghan could be now involved with breaking antitrust laws as a result of being a part of all of this. Again, this all ties back to Harry's visa, and if he is here on an A1 visa and is being seen by the US government as a head of state, we have a big problem concerning now with our Sherman Act and antitrust laws. So this is why it's important that we all get together and pay attention to what is happening today, because I guarantee you things are going to come out and it's going to bite Meghan and Harry back in the arse. Just my opinion. So if you're free, join me. I will be watching this at 11:45. I actually have something that I have to take care of. So while you get caught up with all of this, we'll get back together later on today to enjoy this hearing. See everybody in a few.
Such a fraud.